Hi guys, my name is Okoro Blessing in Kirika, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. You already know, your #1 relationship therapist in Africa. And today I'm bringing a very exciting story to you guys. You know, we've been talking about cheating recently, but this time it's not a man that cheated, it's a woman that cheated. I know this part is going to excite the men very, very well. We have a married woman who cheated on her husband after 6 years. So she sent me her story and I wanted us to talk about it. So I'm quickly going to read out the story to you guys before we start to talk about it. She says, "Blessing CEO, my name is Mrs. So and so. Let's keep her anonymous. Been married for 6 years with 2 kids. Saw your video yesterday online and felt guilty. Blessing, it is not only men that cheat, women cheat too. I cheated 4 days ago on my husband and my husband caused it. Recently, after 2 kids, my husband stopped looking at me. He started body shaming me. He calls me fat. He finds every little opportunity to insult me. I started getting depressed and feeling bad about myself. Then I went to the internet to find happiness and comfort. He does not touch me, and even if he does, he would do it as if I am smelling. Sometimes I have to beg my husband every day to make love to me. I was sex starving for almost 1 year. Blessing, I am a clean woman and I am very hot. Marriage messed me up. I started cheating and having sex with another man, and it's so exciting. Blessing, I don't want to stop." She says, "Blessing, I don't want to stop, but I feel so bad cheating. The truth is, I feel alive again, and my husband made me cheat. Blessing, do you think I have done something bad? Do you think that God will punish me? To be very honest, I don't feel guilty. I feel happy. I see myself making up, dressing up, wanting to look good for my man. I mean, the recent guy I am sleeping with now. Blessing, how do I deal with this guilt?" This one is tough. Oh. These are the kind of stories and the kind of issues I get on my table every day. So sometimes I say, okay, let me get a share with my followers. Now, the truth about it is, this is a woman who has cheated on her husband because she wasn't getting the attention that she wanted from her man. Like she said, the man changed after she had her second child and started body shaming her. You know, many men are like that. The moment your wife just gives birth, you start to body shame her. Maybe she doesn't look the way she used to look before, but you forget that a woman's body change. When we give birth, we're not going to be as sexy as we used to be, except you have money for liposuction. Because most of you men that are very good in body shaming us can't even afford liposuction. The men who can afford liposuction will not even body shame a woman. Poor men, they are the ones that body shame women. No. If you feel your wife is not perfect enough, tarry and let them go and do liposuction. They can now remove fats and give her tiny waist. So let's quickly get into the matter. So the woman says she actually cheated on her husband after 1 year of sex starving, and whenever she even wants sex from the man would, you know, make it look like she's smelling. And she's even saying that she used to be hot before she got married. She used to be a baby uncle, but as soon as she got married, everything changed for her. And she's saying this person she's cheating with right now, 4 days cheating, right now, she feel alive. She started seeing herself doing makeup, taking good care of herself, unlike when she was, you know, she didn't have a man to cheat with in her life. So let's start by making this very, very clear. And I'm going to sound it into everybody's ear. Be it a man, be it a woman. Nobody makes you to cheat. Cheating is a decision. A man cannot make a woman cheat. A woman cannot make a man cheat. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You know one thing about human beings, whenever we want to do something bad, we always look for somebody to blame. It's always very easy, very sweet when you blame somebody. It's my mother that caused it. It's my auntie that caused it. It's Blessing CEO that caused it. It's because of what Blessing CEO said. That's why I became a bad girl. It's very easy to push the blame on people. But when it comes to decision making, so long as they did not force you, you cannot blame anybody. If you cheat as a woman, whether your husband is giving you attention or not, you cheated because you wanted to cheat. Like I said yesterday in my video, cheating does not happen instantly. This woman that is telling us that she cheated on her husband, she did not just cheat on her husband automatically. There were conversations that went in between before she had sex with this man. They've been talking for a while. The woman knew that she was going to have sex with this man. Before you have sex with people, you know, except when you are being raped. Except being raped. But before you have sex with people, you know that you want to knock them. Let's stop fooling ourselves, we are adults. Because it starts from the conversation. A man does not just jump into your pants. You don't just jump into a woman's part. When the conversations begin to, you know, say na knock, you want knock. So if you wanted to stop, if you didn't want to have sex at that point, you had the power to kill the conversation. But so long as you continued that conversation, you wanted to have sex. It had absolutely nothing to do with your husband or your wife. It was what you wanted to do. Because if you did not want to do it, you would not even have that conversation. Now, I used to tell a lot of people, cheating is not about sex. Please, please, please. If you're on my live video, do not use any foul words like ashawo. If Carol 76501, if you use the word ashawo again, I'm going to block you from this live video. You need to be civil enough to respect people for sharing their innermost stories. Because most of you idiots who come online to insult people, you are not better off. Somebody is opening herself to share her secrets so that we can learn. Don't insult anybody and call anybody a shawo. You are not better off than them. If you disrespect any of my clients and their story, I will block you. Don't be stupid on my page. Please, be civil. Thank you. Like I said, cheating does not just start from sex. You know, many times a lot of us actually think that cheating is sex. No, cheating is not sex. Cheating is all those sneaky conversations, those lies, those things you do before you get to have sex is what is called cheating. That's the point. Because most of us just think that cheating is when I open my leg. No, that's not cheating. That one is sex. Sex is different from cheating. Let me quickly write it down. Sex is different from cheating. Hold on, lovers. Sex is different from cheating. Because many of you are beginning to mistake sex for cheating. Sex is not, they are two different things. Cheating is those sneaky things. Those things you were doing behind your spouse. Those things you know that your spouse will not like. That is the cheating. It starts before you now have sex. You know, most times we don't understand. That is cheating. So when we are saying cheating, the sex is just the end point of that thing you have been doing. Those sneaky conversations, those lies you've been telling. Those that is cheating. Because for every time you cheat, you play on your spouse, you lie, you have some sneaky conversations. Those things you know that you will not do in front of your husband or your wife, and you're doing it behind them, is cheating. And it always happens before sex. So nobody makes you cheat. Cheating is a choice. Because before you get to cheat, you begin to conceal the idea. You are speaking to the person. From how are you doing? How are you? You get personal. You and the person start to talk lovey-dovey. You and the person start to get mushy-mushy. That's cheating. While the mushy-mushy, lovey-dovey was happening, you did not stop it because you wanted it. You wanted it to lead to sex. So, I disagree with this married woman that said her husband made her cheat. That's a lie. Nobody makes you cheat. People cheat because they want to cheat. Now, the woman said her husband made her cheat because her husband didn't have sex with her. Her husband didn't have that with her. And blah, blah, blah. I agree. I agree. A man can put you in situations that would tempt you. Let's just say your husband just tempted you and you fell for the temptation. When you are a married woman, let me tell you something. Temptation will come. Let me tell you something. If you've been engaged before, the moment the guy just give you a ring like this, men will start pursuing you. My darling, it's not because you are hot out. It's temptation. You'll now be asking yourself, where were all these men when I was single? The moment the man just put the ring in your hand, you will see how men will start pursuing you. It's not because you are now finer. It's temptation. So when you're not getting the best out of your marriage, temptation will come. Devil is going to send one man to come and open car door for you. Devil is going to send one man to come and pull seats for you. Devil is going to send one man to come and buy you lunch. Because oftentimes, men do not understand something. When you do not treat your wife the way you have been treating her, she begins to miss those moments. And when a man is able to do that same thing you did not do for her for a period of time, she can fall for it. Women are emotional. In as much as I am blaming the woman, but I'm also telling men, please, do what you're supposed to do in your house. Take care of your wife. Love your wife. It's not too much to ask. These things can be avoided. Have sex with your wife. You cannot marry a woman and turn her into an object. She's human. And please, and most of these men are getting satisfaction elsewhere. So I'm going to say to that woman, I understand how you feel. You know, when you get a new boyfriend, you begin to feel alive. And that's what happened to a lot of married women in their marriages. The moment you get married, you stop to live your life. When I come and make... Hold on, guys. I think I smudged my face. Good. So many times, when I want to come and talk to married women and give them productive advice, some of the ignorant ones will come and say, bless you, you're not married. We'll give you... Let me tell you that. Even if I'm not married now, I have been married before. So there is nothing about marriage that I don't know. I've been married before. So I have all the experiences. I've been married, I've been divorced, and I'm going to marry again. Hopefully very soon I'm going to be inviting you guys to come and dance with me. Blessing is getting married soon. At least I will rest. I will rest. Very soon I'm going to be walking down the aisle with Jesus. Very soon I'm going to be married to Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Don't mind me. Like I was saying, I understand the point that many of you women, as soon as you get married, you forget yourself. I've said this in a couple of my videos. The point is you keep forgetting yourself. You know, when you get married, I don't know who actually tell you people that. I don't know why people see marriage as. Do you understand? But I keep saying it in all my video. If you do not grow, people are going to outgrow you. In fact, it's the moment that you get married that you begin to put in work. When you are single, you don't even need to dress up. Because when you are single, it's just for you to come back, enter your house, remove your wig, spread your leg. But when you are married, there's a lot of impressing to do. Because a man's eyes must eat. When you are married, there's nothing like, I want to be myself, I want to be myself. When you are doing that, I want to be myself, I want to be myself, see finish, we enter inside. Many of you, you no longer appeal to your husband's eye because of see finish. Because you are shouting, I want to be myself, I want to be myself, I want to be myself. My darling, once package yourself. It's not every time you leave breast everywhere. Once in a while, wear bra. Pack those things. It's not every time you are walking about with your wrapper. Put yourself together because a man's eye eats. It's simply that is causing it. You want to be yourself. We are tired of you being yourself. Imagine I come on Instagram every day and I'm not looking different. Every time I come on Instagram, I'm wearing all back. You're going to get bored of seeing me. It's exciting once in a while. You see blessing on wig, you see blessing on all back, you see blessing on this. Even you, are you not excited every day that I'm able to change? Do you think that I cannot carry my hair all back every day and be coming on my live video? Will you beat me? But I understand that even me sometimes, there's a time I would take pictures in a certain place. I'll tell my kid sister or my security guy that used to take me picture, I'll tell him, let's change background. Because I understand that when I snap picture in a particular place too much, it becomes too static. The picture will not be fine again. Sometimes I have to drive to different locations to go and get a different background just because I don't want it to be. I understand the power of visuals. That's why I don't like to stand in my car 24 hours. If I stand in my car, if I stand in front of my gate, if I stand in front of I will be moving. Why? Because I don't want my viewers to be bored. It's psychological, both in marriage, both in friendship. If you are not creative in your relationship and marriage, it will die. There is nothing like being yourself. Love me for who I am. Love me for who... My sister, go and rest. You are a nobody. You are a nobody. Package yourself. Love me for who are you exactly? You need to be able to put yourself together. It is that love me for who I am that has made most of you lose the vital part about marriage. Put yourself together. Once you get married, you don't need to leave yourself. When you get married, that is when the work starts. Because you consciously need to improve yourself. Somebody is looking at you. You are looking at somebody. That's what most of you forget. But most of you just enter marriage and go and relax. Marriage is not a place for relaxation. There's work in it. You need to look good. You need to look beautiful. You need to multitask as a woman. All of you that are rushing to go and marry. Once you marry, you change. You see lots of beautiful women. The moment they just marry, they turn to old women. What happened? If we young girls, if me, mother of two, I have 2 boys, can wake up every morning and do my makeup and look good, what about you? What about you? Me, I don't even have a man that is looking at me, but I will still dress up, sha. I will look in my mirror and tell myself, baby girl, you look hot. Nah, baby. I'm so upset. If you see where I'm looking at myself in the mirror, you think I want to rape myself. I'll tell myself, blessing your ears, don't they come out too. Baby girl, I go shake her. Bah, bah, bah. Shake it, baby. I go say, nah, this bra I'm wearing, it did not make my breast too full. I will change the bra. I'll say this one is okay at least. It brought up the cleavage. You know now. Stuff like that. Hey, if you see I used to change bra in the morning before I come out. I need that one that would, now some kind of clothes you wear, you need a bra that would, bunny the whole thing. You think I just wake up and wear any bra? I can wear like 7 bra before I wore like 4 bras this morning before I found this one that finally gave me the push-up that I wanted. I don't know. This thing you are seeing, I took my time to raise it up. There were bras I wore, the breast was here. There was one I wore, the breast was on my laps. There was one I wore, the breast was one side. I said, no, this is not what I want today. I searched and I found this my iron bra. I wore it and said, see how everything is standing. Polo chin chin. Immediately I wore the bra, I did that, yes, this is it. Oh, yeah, my own bra, I'm not trouble. But you just enter your wardrobe, you wear any black bra you have. There are different occasions for these things. Stop looking. Get out of here. Hi! These men. I share with Leave breast! Leave breast alone! It took me a lot to package you too. But some of you married women, you just get up in the morning, pia. Wear your slacking bra. Wear all those your old bra. No! You need to be intentional about these things. If people like us, that's the reason why it looks as if the single girls are hotter. I've told you in a couple of my videos as married women, what makes that single girl you are looking at, the difference between you and her is effort. I understand that there is responsibility, but you need to make out time. Shebi, it's you that say you want to marry. It's you that say you want to marry now. So you must be able to squeeze time for yourself to take care of yourself. Yes. Shebi, it's you that say you want to marry. You didn't know marriage was responsibility. You think you were going to marry to go and knock. No, you need to take care of yourself. You need to make your man come home. Give him something to long for you. That is what marriage is about. Serious work. We that say we want to be single, every time people come and be insulting us that we have not married. You think we don't know the work that is in marriage? You think we don't know? You have rushed and married. You cannot even do the work that comes with marriage. You have to sit up. You have to take care of yourself. You dress up. You rub lipstick. You can take all the powder. You see me here now, even in my office. I came with my brush. If I talk small, I dab my face. Because if I don't dab my face, I'm going to sweat and I'm going to break out. After a few minutes now, wet lips. You know here? To moist your lips. These things are is work. So if you're not ready to do the work, remain in your father's house. Don't come and stress us. So married women, I think you guys should just put up, when you get married, please don't leave yourself. I know a lot of married women are upping their game, but those of you who are just getting into marriage, people should stop deceiving you and telling you that when you marry, you are going there to relax. You have found the bone of your bone. It's a blatant lie. When you get married, you have to continue feeding your man's eyes. Now, this woman that is saying her husband has not touched her for 1 year, you can see that she's saying that she does not dress up. Now, see the psychological aspect. This married woman said her husband has not touched her for 1 year, right? Now, let's use reverse psychology on her. And she now said, as soon as she started having sex with this guy 4 days ago, she started making up and dressing up. It simply means all the while that her husband is not having sex with her, she's not even looking attractive. Why did this same woman not go the way she is to this guy that she just started fucking? Why is she looking beautiful for the guy? Why is she making up for the guy? If she had put in this small effort for her husband, maybe the man would have come around. You see one thing about marital stories that most people do not always tell us. It's only we psychologists that can use our head to know. You see the effort she's putting for this boy she just met 4 days ago. But she has not put this effort for her husband. Maybe if she has put this effort for her husband, the man would have come home. And these are the issues. You have been living yourself anyhow. That's why maybe the man has not been hungry for you. But suddenly you met one boy 4 days ago, he better makeup. Is that rubbing makeup and looking good? Come on, women now. Come on. Let's always be honest. Let's always be honest. My point is, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm only saying cheating is a choice. Now, let me tell you something. Look at what I used to tell my married women. I used to tell them this. You dressing up and looking good. I've told you this before in a couple of my videos. You're not doing it for a man. You're doing it for yourself. When you look good as a woman, it boosts your self-confidence. Did you hear what I said? When you look good as a woman, it boosts your self-confidence. It reminds you of who you are. That's why I don't play with clothes, shoe and bag. Wait until I move into my house. What I want to do, if you see my walk-in closet, you say, blessing, you are mad. I used almost 2 rooms for walk-in closets. I love clothes. I love fashion. Why? Because it makes me feel alive. If I'm bored, I go and dress up. If I'm depressed, I go and dress up. When I dress up and look myself in the mirror, I remind myself of who I am, how beautiful I am. Wait until I do my liposuction. Wait until I do my... You know, I go do body. I go do body now. Wait until I do my nyash and my... People will not even see road on Instagram. Every morning I'll wake you up with like this. I won't even be wearing bra. This is why people are even showing, oh, blessing, you are showing breast. Oh, blessing, you are... I'm not even... By the time I do my liposuction, by the time I go and do breast lifts, the doctor will raise the breast. I won't be wearing bra. People are still talking that, oh, blessing is showing cleavage. I am planning not to be wearing bra. People are even say, oh, blessing, you are shaking yash. By the time I do my liposuction, the only thing I'll be wearing is bikini. Every day I'll be going to the beach. Let me just do this liposuction. You people will see what they call show body. Every day I will go to the beach. Even if there's no swimming pool, I will be swimming every day. Even during rainy season, I will swim. It's why people are complaining, blessing you too, they do. Let me do, I see they save money. How much did doctor even tell me? Like, it's not 7 million, I've been at 8 million. Every correct this thing like this. Let me get done. Quado. It boosts your self-confidence when you look at yourself and say, hey, is this me? I want to be the youngest relationship therapist in Africa. 50 years, I still be like leke. 50 years, my breast is still standing. And I say, hey, baby, I'm saying, yes, so I'm mother of 2 boys. Because a lot of us has been suffering for 19 years. And it's time for us to shake our nyash on a yacht. In Dubai. You don't want to shake your nyash for a yacht? In Dubai, in So as a woman, no, I'm not trying to make you guys smile. As a woman, you need to constantly dress up and remind yourself. I'm not trying to tell you that you're not doing it for a man. Change that mentality that you are dressing up for a man. Because when you dress up for a man and you do not get the attention you are looking for, it kills your morale. Don't dress up for a man. Dress up for yourself. When you dress up for yourself, it builds your self-confidence. It's not for a man. Have you not noticed that sometimes when you are well dressed and you change your WhatsApp status, those people that have not contacted you for 1 year will tell you hi? You don't know that when you look good, it attracts people. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. If many of you women know the power of looking good, you will not play with your dressing. You will not play with yourself. It's not even about a man. When you look good, it used to attract those that have left. Looking good used to chase away demons and bring Holy Spirit to you. People get attracted to you when you look beautiful, when you dress up, when you look nice. You don't even need to be expensive. Just dress well. Look clean. I'm not asking you to go and buy designer bag or wear expensive clothes. No, just look good. When you understand the power of looking good as a woman, you will not be looking good for a man. You will be looking good for yourself. Because most of you have this wrong notion of looking good. If there is no man to compliment you, you cannot look good. If you don't have boyfriend, you cannot look good. If you don't have husband, no, that's a wrong mindset. Look good for yourself. That for every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, oh my God, bitch, you look hot. Bitch, you look hot. My papa called me on live. We've not spoken for a while. We've been quarreling. You know, I asked him for something, asked him for money, he did not give me money. And when you don't give me money, I'll quarrel with you. So he did not give me money, I was carrying face for him. So today, he just called me on video call. I didn't want to pick. So he called me 2 times on video call, I did not pick. So he now called me on normal call and said, baby, I'm calling you on video call, pick. I told him I don't have data. He said, okay, I'm going to send you a recharge card. So he sent me money for data and sent me a recharge card. Trust me now. Let him not send it, I will not pick. I now finally picked. He now told me, businesswoman. So anytime I want to call you on video call, I have to say, I don't have data. So immediately I just picked. He looked at me and said, what? Baby, stand up. I stood up. He said, baby, turn around. I turned around. He said, baby, your ass is growing big. I said, I know, baby. He said, shake it for me. I did like this. You know, never to be caught on fresh. And as he was talking, I was doing like this. Baby, please, I beg. Baby, please. I was using style to, you know, show him all my, as if I knew he was going to call. I was using style to show him all my packaging. I'm thinking, oh, sorry, baby. He said, this is my baby. She can put some temptation. Hey, let me enter toilet. Come on now. He didn't catch me on fresh. I did not say, oh, because I'm quarreling with my man, I will not dress up. Shebi saw the way he just called me, and when he called me, I was looking good. The next thing I got a lot. That money I've been asking him to send to me. Or send the go, no. He sent it because he liked what he saw. He saw that with or without him, this girl is still balling. And if I don't hold this woman tight, somebody's going to take her away from me. He saw, just look at me now. Just look at me. Take a look at this diva. Look at me. What? A man cannot see a woman like me and tell me that he doesn't want to fuck. It's not possible. I cannot be your girlfriend or your wife and I walk into the house like this and you're not going to want to fuck me. It's not possible. Except you're having erectile dysfunction. And when a woman is hot, she can even cure a man's erectile dysfunction. You get how your man go dey sick with erectile dysfunction and you dress sexy na prick go stand. What man is going to have a woman? Just look at me. Negodi man, just look at me. Look at me. We never do lipo. We never do lipo. We never do lipo. We still a ball. So women dress up. There is no way your husband will be seeing a package like this and you say your husband is not touching you for 1 year. It's not possible. Now juju be that. Even if they juju your husband and you dress in a sexy way, now juju go clear. It gets some kind outfits where they kill juju. There is how hot you're going to look. Every veil that has covered your husband's eye will clear. Package yourself. Raise this your breast up. Bunyala. Put it here. You can see where my own breast is on my chest. Okay, Semea. Let me cover my embodied now. Back to business. So that is the power of dressing up. So I'm trying to tell a lot of you women that you need to look hot. You need to look sexy. Let your man's eye eat. When you are hot and you are sexy, now you go hard. When people get to tell me, my husband has not touched me for 1 year, I find it very weird. How can a man be with you and he not touch you for 1 year? It's not possible. It's except I'm the person that does not want to open my leg for 1 year. But so long as I'm in that house, you must get erection. You must get erection. Now, woman I be. In fact, it's an insult to my personality as a woman that I'm with a man and he does not have erection. Any man I go around must have erection. No. That's what makes me a woman now. By the time I'm done packaging my assets, if it's and that Joseph will say so dear beautiful women, I'm gonna urge you to put in some effort in yourself. the moment you get married, the moment you enter into a relationship, please don't leave yourself, okay? Don't leave yourself. I beg you. It starts from there. It starts from when you leave. It's when you even, let me tell you something. Most times in a relationship and a marriage, it is not a man leaving you that kills you. It is the fact that you have left yourself. That's what kills the most. When a man leaves you and you go to the mirror and you do not see anything, depression sets in. That's the honest truth. It is not what your husband is doing to you that kills you most in your marriage. It is what you do to yourself. Because when your husband hurts you, when your boyfriend hurts you, and you go to the mirror and you don't see anything about yourself, you get depressed, you get suicidal. But if you go to the mirror and imagine me right now, my husband offended me or my husband cheated on me right now. I now go to the mirror and look at myself like this. Imagine as hot as I'm looking, I want to die. It's not possible. I go to the mirror like this. This is my mirror. And my husband just cheated. And I just finished crying. Baby, you cheated on me. Why would you do this, baby? You know I love you. And he just leaves the house. Let's assume right now my husband has left the house. And I just go to the mirror. I'll now go to the mirror and now look at myself like this. Do you think I would want to die? No. I can't die looking this good. I can't die looking this hot. I can't die with my boobs this well packaged. I can't die when my nyash is already getting big. I did not die when my nyash was small. It's now that my nyash is now growing. I did not die when I had pot belly. It's now that my tummy is getting. I cannot die. I did not die when I did not know how to do makeup. It's now that I can paint my face to perfection. I did not die when I did not know how to put contact lens. It's now I can't die. I'm too beautiful to die. I can't die. After looking at all these things in the mirror, death cannot come near me. Nada. You only want to hurt yourself. You only want to die when you go to the mirror and you don't recognize who you are looking at. Forget that I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm just trying to put a smile on your face, but I'm being realistic here. Most times, what makes you suicidal is what you see in the mirror. That's the honest truth. And that's why I always urge women, look beautiful. That thing you see in the mirror is what is going to reflect in your head. But when you go to that mirror and you see, you say, hey, nah, I can't just die like this with this big nyash. Nah, this nyash. Another man is going to appreciate, another man is going to die on top of the nyash. We move. You carry your bag and you move. But most times you see yourself wanting to hurt yourself because you get into the mirror and you don't even recognize the woman that you have seen. So I'm going to urge you guys, if you're a married woman out there, if you're in a relationship, please dress up, look beautiful. Cheating is something you don't have power over. I'm not going to tell you that you dressing up is going to stop your husband from cheating on you. No, it's just going to boost your self-confidence. It's going to remind you constantly of who you are. It's going to remind you constantly that you are beautiful. It's going to give you a reason to live and want to push on and move on. It's going to take you back to your identity. So you should always try as much as possible to take care of yourself. And to the beautiful woman who sent us this story, you already told me that you are not willing to stop cheating. So I wish you good luck and I pray you don't get caught. Because if your husband catches you, he's going to disgrace you. But if I'm supposed to advise you as a relationship therapist, I'm going to tell you, my darling, instead of cheats, I get out of the marriage. That's the difference between me and everybody. Everybody comes online and insult Okoro Blessing for divorcing. I rather divorce than cheat. I rather divorce than cheat. And a lot of women are on this table. You are cheating on your husband, but you are the first to come and call Okoro Blessing divorcee. It's called integrity. It's either I'm in or I'm out. But if you decide to cheat, I cannot judge you. I will only ask you to be careful, because when you are caught, you're going to be messed up. You're going to be disgraced. Imagine your husband catching you cheating and telling your children that I caught your mother cheating. I mean, there's some kind of stories I don't like in my life. I don't like all this. I don't like story. I don't like stories of, I caught you. I don't want all those stories. So when I feel I'm done in a marriage and I have tried, I rather walk away than to be cheating on somebody. I don't even have the energy to be cheating. But if you decide and say that is what you want to do, you have to be 100% careful, because when you're caught, your husband is definitely going to mess you up. I wish you good luck. I'm praying for you, and I pray you continue looking beautiful. And that beautiful woman who sent me this message, don't you think that when you start to dress up and your husband starts to come home, you could just quit this relationship? Since you started dressing up and looking good, let's see if you can attract your husband and win him back. Could we just try that and stop cheating? I don't like cheating. Cheating is annoying to me because I just feel that sneaky is so stressful. I don't like cheating, not because I'm a saint, but it's just too stressful. Anything I have to be sneaking, I don't like it. I don't like to sneak. If I want to fuck, I like to spread my leg wide open. I don't like to be looking through the windows or through the doors. No. If I even want to do all those sneaky sex, I rather do it with my partners, but probably we'll be doing it in a weird place. Yes. Maybe I might want to have sex with my man when his friends are in the sitting room. I might want to have sex with my man when we go to the club and we're in the toilets. I'll just sneak into the men's toilet and go and give it to him there. I prefer all those sneaky ones, but cheating, I don't get that kind of power, you know. I just like having my thing. I don't like cheating. So cheating scares the hell out of me. I don't like stress, so I don't like cheating. Cheating is so stressful to me. Not like I'm judging, but to me, I see it like it's too stressful. People have power. I don't have power. I don't get like I can't be editing. Me, that is very, very bad with phone. You know the funniest part? If I'm cheating, you must know I'm cheating because I'm very bad with phone. I don't know how to delete chats. I'm very careless. I've been so free. I've enjoyed freedom for a long time that I don't know how to hide. That's the bad thing about being single. I've enjoyed so much freedom. Like, I can enter my house and drop money anywhere. I can enter my house and drop things. I hate to sneak. I hate to hide things in my house. When my closet is open, I know my kids cannot go there and steal anything. You know, I like to just leave things and know that when I come back, there is there. I hate to sneak. I hate, like, if I have staffs right now that I cannot, like in my office right now, I trust all my staffs. Right? I can keep something here and it's here. Once I keep something here and it gets missing, I'll fire everybody. I don't like to be sneaking in my own house. I don't know how people used to do it though, but it's so stressful, Vicky. So stressful. Anyway, different personalities and different things that we want. So guys, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you guys that cheating is a choice. It's not, nobody moves you or pushes you into cheating. It's just something you want to do. So I'm quickly going to take 2 questions. I think I have a client I need to talk to in a few minutes. So I'm quickly going to take questions before I go. Just 2 questions so that I could quickly run to my clients. 2 questions. Somebody saying, where did I buy my hair? I think I have tagged where I bought the hair. I can't even remember the handle. But if you go through my page, I think I think if you go through my page, I tagged the lady that I bought the hair from. So any other questions, guys? Could do questions. Listening to you from the mainland island to island. Thank you. It takes another girl. Coming, guys. It takes love you from Paris. I love you too. Thanks, my first lady. I love you guys too. Okay, let's assume that I passed my message very well and we don't have any questions, right? I'm gonna assume that. Okay guys, so I love you guys. Have a wonderful and have a splendid day and make sure you enjoy yourself. Mwah.